Bonjour tout le monde. Welcome. Hi everyone. If I can have your attention. Hi. Bienvenue and welcome to the speeches for your Students Association. I hope you're excited. I hope you're not too stressed. Just be yourself, be calm, and you guys will be totally fine. So we're going to get right into it. So I just want to remind you the speeches, as I mentioned, are between 1 minute and 30 and 2 minutes. Please try to keep it under 2 minutes. And in terms of questions, there will be no questions for any of the candidates except for the presidents at the end. So there will be an opportunity for you guys to ask your questions at the end. So we'll get started with the VP Communications. And the first candidate to give a speech will be, who is it? It's Diana. Diana? Oh.
Hi everyone. In my last class, we just did presentations and I was almost last, so this is a good change. Donc bonjour à tous, je m'appelle, pour ceux qui ne me connaissent pas, je m'appelle Diana Ivanovic, je fais partie de cohorte anglophone cette année. D'accord. Je suis ici devant vous pour me présenter présenter ma candidature en tant que VP Communication. Par le passé, lors de mes expériences professionnelles, j'étais impliquée dans plusieurs comités en tant que responsable de communication. J'aime être impliquée et être informée de ce qui me concerne. Alors, je m'engage de vous tenir au courant sur les sujets qui vous intéressent aussi. So it's a pleasure and a great challenge to go for this exciting position this year. I have worked on, in the last few years of my career, I actually worked on communications for different types of communications on different platforms to reach many different levels of the organization. It was a challenge since it's very hard to make everybody happy, but I do realize that. So I will dedicate myself to this role 100% to make sure that you guys get the most out of your student association. So merci beaucoup. And I actually had a different speech prepared, a much more funnier one, but when I found out I have competition, I had to change it all. So thanks everyone, and I hope you vote for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Diana. Next, Nathan.
J'aime pas le micro. Je vais le tenir, c'est ça. Ah, monsieur, juste. Merci beaucoup. Ok, super. Ah, ça, c'est impressionnant quand même d'ici. Vous êtes nombreux, c'est génial. Hop. Vous m'entendez? Ouais, super. Je disais que c'était assez impressionnant d'ici de vous voir aussi nombreux. C'est génial. Bon, je me présente. Hi, I am Nathan. I am not from the French court, English court or part-time court. I am MBA student. I am here as you are. So I am running for the position Communication VP. I have just a question for you. Who knows how many VP and director are in the association? And what do the association? You need to know. You don't know and you need to know. I am the guy, I will make this information clear, simple, direct, and make sure that you get the information. One challenge for us this year to make community, big community and huge community between all students, court, French court, English court, and part-time court. So, je suis Nathan, je suis du coup MBA, enfin, c'est un peu pas évident de passer d'anglais-français. Bon, étudiant MBA HEC Montréal. Si j'ai un défi cette année, c'est qu'on crée une grande communauté entre toutes les cohortes et qu'on puisse se connaître, échanger. C'est l'expérience pour laquelle on est venus tous ici. Et aussi pour simplifier toute l'information coordonner l'information entre tout le groupe de l'association et make fun. Thank you.
OK, on continue avec VP Finance. Axel?
Bonjour tout le monde. Hi everyone. So I'm Axel Prézelin, running for VP Finance. Donc je présente ma candidature au poste de VP Finance. As some of you know, I have a non-typical profile because I was a fashion designer. But I used to run my company, and that included accounting. And so I'm pretty at ease with finance and accounting, obviously, and all the financial statements and keeping track of expenses. Donc, comme vous le savez, la plupart d'entre vous, j'ai un profil un petit peu atypique, étant donné que j'étais designer de mode, mais j'ai eu ma compagnie et géré ma compagnie pendant 10 ans. Donc, ça incluait la comptabilité, les finances. Donc, je suis très à l'aise avec les états financiers, faire le suivi des dépenses. Donc, je peux vous assurer que notre budget sera non seulement équilibré, mais géré avec rigueur, éthique et transparence. So I can promise you that our budget's going to be not only balanced, but also managed with rigor, transparency, and ethics. At last, I'd like to assure you that we, the President and all the VPs, we're going to look at the projects that you bring us thoroughly, with fairness, and with an open mind, so we can make the most of them happen. Donc, enfin, j'aimerais terminer juste pour vous garantir que nous regarderons, le président et les VP, tous ensemble, les projets que vous nous amènerez avec équité, avec une grande ouverture et de façon très méticuleuse. Merci de votre confiance. Thank you for your trust.
Next candidate is Jay. Is Jay here?
Hi guys, good afternoon. My name is Jay Modi. Actually, I'm from the English cohort, but in MBA, we are all. We are also, if you are from English cohort or part-time or French, it does not matter that much. So if I give a brief introduction about me, I'm from the India, from the state Gujarat. And Gujarat is the fastest growing state in India. And in my country, India, my state, Gujarat, there are around 60% of investment done by the different industry and all these things. So we are born to be a good finance manager. And about me, by background, I'm an engineer, but I have done many financial related stuff. I have my own entrepreneurship in finance consulting. So I have a very good exposure towards the finance side. And the things, now the part of the political speech. So if I say something about how we can manage the fund. So I try to be much efficient to allocate the fund for different activities, and if we can save something, I can allocate that for the fund, for beer and for party. So the second thing, I will definitely coordinate with the different team, different VPs, and ensure that we can properly manage our budget and all these stuffs. So that's it. That's it about me. Please do vote for me, and thank you.
So we'll continue with VP Corporate Affairs. We'll start with Hassan.
Hello everyone. So my name is Hassan. Mon nom c'est Hassan, and I'm running today for the VP Corporate Affairs. J'ai déposé ma candidature pour le rôle de affaires corporatives. So quick story. So prior to joining Accenture, prior to joining the MBA, I was a senior consultant with Accenture, and basically, my God, I lost the flow. So basically, what I want to say is that in the consulting world, we make a lot of contacts because colleagues who used to work with us, then they move fast, 4 years in average. And those who used to be my colleagues are today working for major Canadian and North American players in the North American workplace. So we have VPs, CIOs, directors, Saputo, Hydro-Québec, Scotiabank, just to name those few. So basically, I also worked for multiple clients where I do still have very great contacts and network in Asia, in North America. And actually, my message here is that all those contacts will be also yours. So I really believe that we should basically work on those to extract as much value and create really great and meaningful business opportunities. So that was regarding network. Second thing is visibility. So in other words, what I mean by visibility is that I want to bring the outside world, the business world out there, bring them inside HSA, so they have a look on us, on our profiles, on what we can bring as a value on the table. So please don't get me wrong. I'm not talking that we need to work on HEC reputation. HEC has a really great reputation out there already. But I mean our profiles, our cohorts. The English one, the French one, part-time, full-time, doesn't matter. So that was second for visibility. Third is support. So the support is really about providing the required help, the necessary help for all of us to succeed in finding the jobs we do want, right? So I really want to make sure to work closely with the career management services. I will ensure that we feed them with the right requirements and with our interests, so we work closely with them towards the same goal. So I believe with those three main components I just described right now for you, that we will be able to create a lot of value for all of us, and we will bring great opportunities and start to prepare our after MBA life. Thank you so much.
Raoul, next for VP Corporate Affairs.
Is it alright if I keep the mic on? Because I need to move. Hey guys, can you hear me at the back? Yes. Alright, okay. Right, I'd love to express myself. Can I keep it a bit here? Alright, I just want to move a bit. I mean, that's it. So that. Right, bonjour à tous. Je suis Raoul et je me présente en tant le vice-président de Fert Coopérative. Je ne suis pas très bien en français en ce moment, mais j'apprends. Donc, à partir de maintenant, je vais parler anglais. D'accord? Now, guys, I'm Raoul, and I present to you myself as a VP, as a candidate, not yet VP, but as a candidate for VP Corporate Affairs. Now, to many of you, to most of you, actually to literally all of you, this position is super important because it concerns your career. So this year, my vision is bold and strong. I want to expand the horizon in terms of employment sector, in terms of regions. I want us to get in the minds of the employers as much as we can so that every time we speak to them again, they remember us. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do, and how I'm going to do. Now, as you all know, networking is the key to unlock many hidden jobs and to get on the top of the CV. So my first, before I go there, I'm sure you all agree that our course is super intensive. 12 months is not a long time. It'll fly by before we realize it. So one career event per month. It's not hard. Just outside of HEC Montréal, there are about over 6 different business networking clubs with at least 600 or more members. And there's so many resources. Yesterday on my way back home, I was talking to Christian from the career services. And he said, you have support from the career services, from the MBA services, from the director of AE MBA McGill. So it's not hard to get that one career event per month, inside or outside of the of HEC Montreal. Now the second thing is guest speaker. That includes also star speaker. So we invite someone from either Quebec, Canada, New York, or anywhere in the world, and then let them talk about the inspiration. What do they require? What do they look for when they interview a candidate? And once, at least a couple times in a year in that course, or maybe once, we'll invite that guest speaker. It could be an actor or someone, even Justin Trudeau, if I'm optimistic. Right, so, and also, lastly, we need to leverage our contacts. Like I say, the career management service, and each of you has those contacts, I'm sure, including me as well. I've got quite a few in Quebec. My sister works in Goldman Sachs in New York, so we've got contacts. We can all leverage that and make sure that we can happen the top 2 points, the career event and the networking session. Now, about me, I'm probably the youngest. Well, I'm proud of that. And my job in the last 5 years has been Europe, Middle East, and Africa, and it's only been, my job was to meet clients to make sure they become my client. So what am I? I'm communicative, I'm confident, and I'm committed. I'm a risk taker. And I can represent all of you without a doubt. So, vote according to your conscience, guys. Thank you.
Next, VP Academic, Jean-Philippe.
Hi guys, nice to see so many people here today. So I'm running for VP Academics. What does a VP Academic does? I tried to put it up there. So actually, I'm presenting myself for VP Academic. I did my homework. I've met last VP Academic that's in the room right now. I've met with the administrative staff, and I think I can do the job. So it's very important for me, if I work for you in the association, to be as much inclusive as possible. That's why I'm doing my whole speech in English. Hope French people don't mind. So I did my homework. I think I identified what the issues are, because I'll have to make prevention and mediation with the administration regarding what you don't like about the program, about the services you get. So it can be about language barrier, the workload, many different issues. And I think I can establish good relationship with the administration to try to prevent those. And so you don't have to come to me to complain about it. Also, very important thing for me would be about the MBA games. MBA games can be what we want them to be. A lot of people approach me already to commit themselves. They want to work to make it as good as possible, because it can be only a badminton tournament. But it would be really nice if we got much more experience from it. So if it has to be to get professional help from a coach, because there's a case competition in there, I think it would be a great idea. So I'm going to look into it. And also for the case competitions, there's no part-time in here today, I guess, but maybe you're in there. I'm looking to the camera. Isn't that obvious? Okay. I know that for them, I would love to get them the best services as possible, because it's not easy for them to blend with a full-time team to do a case competition. So I would like to maybe separate one of those competitions exclusively for them. I think it would be a great idea, so they can get the full experience. So please trust me with your vote, and I'm going to be sure that you get the best experience possible from HEC Montréal, and very inclusive. And I just to let you know that every day in the French class, we wonder what the English class is doing, and we hope that once we have a VP fun and everything, that we'll be able to blend a lot more, because we can't wait to meet you guys. Thank you.
Let's continue with Deepthi.
Hi guys, I'm Deepthi and I'm running for VP Academic. As students, we are faced with demanding program. HEC makes sure of that. That make it daunting to step out of the shadows of academia and get involved. So this is our chance. Student association is our best chance to get involved, to be unified and make an impact on the issues that actually affect us. That is why this position is really important for you guys, because one of the main role of a VP Academic is to act as a liaison between you guys and the management. So as your VP, I aim to create mediums for open communication where you can give your feedback, your questions will be answered, and your challenges are met. This will allow us to be innovative and collaborative by forming a partnership with student association leaders. I also desire to make the workings of the AEMBA more transparent and easier for you guys to understand. I aspire to assist you in your professional development by constructing avenues of mentorship and exploration of your specific ideas, be it through case competition or through MBA games. So now, where do I come from? I come from an IT background. So in the IT industry, I enjoy immense opportunity to work in a deadline-driven international environment where every new project brings with it tests of analytical and planning ability. I learned the true meaning of sinking or swimming together. That's why I think my proven leadership experience, ability to take action, and strong communication and analytical ability will make me well suited to be a VP Academic. Thank you, and make a wise choice.
On On continue avec VP CSR, E.
Hi everyone, bonjour. My name is Yi and I am running for the position VP of CSR today. So a little bit about me. Before I started the MBA, I was born in China, raised in Japan, schooled in Canada, and I worked as an engineer in oil and gas. So what does CSR mean to me? Why is it so important? To me, it means giving back, helping others, making ethical decisions, and making a difference. Not just the planet, but the people too. It doesn't have to be donating millions of dollars. It could be as simple as using a reusable water bottle or helping someone because they're having a bad day. Becomes a part of you and becomes part of the organization, it becomes a culture. I love volunteering, getting involved, and helping others because I wouldn't be here today without all the help that I got along the way. To list a few things, I was on the executive committee to organize the biggest oil and gas speaker series on campus. I was a club member to raise awareness for racism and ethnic discrimination. I was on the committee for the solar design team, and I was the event coordinator for a nonprofit. So as you can see, I have a lot of interest and I have a lot of experience. And so I want to use these skills to voice your concerns and make a change. And I want to get lots of involvement from the English, the French, and the part-time because we all have something special. That's why we all came here. That's what makes this school so great. And together, we can run a successful corporate responsibility challenge. And importantly, together, we can make a difference. Thank you.
Guillaume.
Salut. My name is Vyom Sharma. Je parle pour the français, so I'll start with English. I remember the first day in HEC when Louis asked me to, write, where do you see yourself at the end of the year? I wrote, I want to be a responsible manager who takes decisions to create a society, environment, and the businesses go along. So that's the reason I'm standing here in front of you running for the position of VP CSR. Running for this position wasn't a spur of the moment decision. I have been associated with CSR initiative for over 10 years now. I have worked for women empowerment in India. I have worked for child education and many more. To be here, I have also worked as a part of Student Association in my undergrads. And I come from an oil and gas industry, so where the concept of sustainability and creating the CSR comes together as well. So I've learned a lot there as well. Other than that comes my second motto of taking networking. I aim to create a widespread network amongst the colleges, not only in Canada, but in US as well, so that we can attend conferences and we can take that knowledge from them and give it to you guys as well. So after that, I think that the main challenge of VP CSR is to organize the HEC Case Challenge. So for that, I have done a little bit of research. I have had a great response from the HEC alumni that I have talked to. And they've taught me a lot about the role and responsibilities. Even Wales, the current VP CSR, I've talked to him and he has given me the breadth and depth of the role of VP CSR. I have few ideas on sustainability and corporate responsibility that we can discuss and impart, but together with you guys, I would want to sit together, discuss ideas from you guys, and implement that in the best possible way I can. That is why my motto, it says, this is how I know that we together will make a difference. CIS as NC, KJ Seke, Ensemble, nous ferons une différence. Merci, and please do vote, guys. Thank you.
Ravish.
Thank you so much. So is it okay if I use a stand? Sure. Absolutely. So I focus, or else I'll just hold it. So I was afraid. I was insecure. And I was absolutely terrified when I was asked to mentor a juvenile charged with murder. But from my experience, I realized that it's not time or it's not money that people seek, but the opportunity to make things right. So myself, Ravi Sharma, standing in front of you as a candidate for the VP CSR position, for giving you my prospects and an opportunity to make things right for the people. First, as somebody who has always led and organized a lot of events in the past, I do understand the importance of HEC challenge. And somebody who understands that innovation has solution to a lot of world problems, I realize that HEC has to work together with an NGO and give real life case challenges to the people. But not only that, also ensure that the recommendations students give are implemented and we see the results. My greatest asset for this job would be my experience of social development, education, and non-profit sector. Ideas are your brainchild, but together we make a meaning out of it. Together, I assure you that you will never be alone, and we work together to make a larger impact. Finally, I understand that people want to contribute. I understand that sometimes it's very difficult to find time or resources to do that. As a VP CSR, it is my responsibility to take the initiatives to you and not the other way around. So even if you are not part of any club, or even if you are from French, English, or even part-time cohort, I assure you that you get enough opportunities throughout the year to make the